Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to another workout video. I'm gonna be at my park today, and thankfully today there's the sun outside. For the past week, all rainy days, every time bad weather was so frustrating, you know, because when you're working out outside you depend a lot on the weather. So I apologize if there is gonna be some people around, but this is a kids park, so that's why I'm not alone here always. So I've been asked to show progression of my past video that I uploaded. That was the dam set routine, and I'm gonna show you how I personally take progress through exercises and how I personally improve. But it's not going to involve doing the same routine over and over. So for example, if I'm training for muscle ups to increase the strength, endurance I have in muscle ups, I don't train just doing like trying to do 10 muscle ups in a row, but I train in a different way so that I can train my endurance, I can train my strength, in different ways. So in that way, at the end of the day, when I try again do the 10 muscle ups, I can do them in a better way. So for example, I'm going to show you now a muscle up progression I normally do. It's called W progression, because you start with, like, I'm going to start in this case with 3 reps, so 3 muscle ups. As soon as you go down, you rest for like 20-30 seconds, so it's not a lot of rest, and then you do 2 muscle ups, then 1, then 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, and 3 again. So you don't have a lot of time to rest. So for the last 5, 6, 7 muscle-ups, you're gonna start being tired, but you have to keep always in mind to try to have the form correct, try to do the exercise, to perform the exercise as well as you can. So not giving to like start using the legs or a lot of momentum. Of course you're gonna use it a little when you're gonna start get fatigued, but don't use it too much. And that is, for example, a progression that I use. Or for some other times I start with 4, so I do 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's even heavier because you have 4, 4, and 4 more muscle ups to do. But that's the best routine I think there is to improve the muscle ups overall. So you don't have to keep the muscle ups number high. For example, trying to do like 15 muscle ups in a row or 10 muscle ups in a row. You have to train with low reps, but in a way that you can challenge your body, you can challenge your own way of training, and you can improve. So I'm going to show you now in live with starting with 3 reps how I do the W train for the muscle ups. So that were the first 3. It wasn't so hard because I'm fresh. I've just warmed up, so were pretty easy. But then now it's gonna be 2, so also pretty easy. Then just 1, very easy. Then 2, so you start adding 1 more. Then 3, and so slowly you get fatigued and you train the resistance. So 30 seconds, that's it. So only 2, still very easy. As the grip for the muscle ups, I try to keep the like a half false grip, so that I have to turn really little the wrist rolling onto the bar. That was just 1, so I've done 3, 2, 1, and now I go up again, so 2 and 3. normally I take the time only between the third rep, so when I do 3 reps or 2 reps, because between 2 and 1 it's just too easy. So I normally, as soon as I keep up a bit the breath, I start again. So now 3. Alright, so that was the first 3 by going down and up. Now I have to go down again, so 2, 1, and then 2, 3. And the WB progression is over. That's 2. Now 1, then 2, and 3, and that's it. One. 2, and this 3 is going to be the very last rep. As you see, when I go up, I try to lock up the arms, so I don't just go up and do this. I try to, you know, really extend the arms. And that's it. That's one example of muscle up progression that you can do to train the endurance, the strength also, always. And depending on your level, you can start with like 3, like I showed you in this case. You can start with 4 or 5 or whatever, you know. You can even do it like 2, 1, then 2, then 1, and then 2. And yeah, so that's just an example of progression in the muscle ups. And it doesn't seem so, because I have done only like 3 muscle ups in a row. But for example, if I next time, if I had to do again 10 muscle ups, I would feel a lot more, you know, stronger, and I would be able to do 10 muscle ups a lot easier than I done in that last video when I hadn't trained the muscle ups for a very long time. And yeah, that's just how it is, you know. And then as it is for pull-ups, a cool progression that I like to use is the 50 total pull-ups, but splitting them. So for example, doing 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8 pull-ups. If you count them all, it's 50 pull-ups. But you split them always in a ladder. So 12, then 12 less 1, 11, then 10, 9, and 8. And it's really helpful, because in that way you can train doing, you know, always a good amount of reps, because 10, 12 reps is not bad. But you, again, the rest time is not a lot, and therefore you train also the endurance of the muscle. And if you can't complete all the, like, I don't know, 10 reps in a row. So you do 12 reps in a row, then 11 reps in a row. Then for the 10, you already start struggling a bit. It's fine, you know, just go down, rest a bit the arms, and then complete the last 2, 3. How many reps did you miss? And yeah, that's just another example of progression in pull-ups. And you can always change, you know, the grip, the width, and in that way you can train differently. So I will show you now, yeah, I will show you now the progression in the pull-ups with a bit of wider shoulder grip, and with the arm pronated, so my palm facing the outwards, and yeah, so I'm gonna show you. I'm always trying to keep my chin. When I reach the chin above the bar, I just go down. I don't try to, like, always super push. It's just important to do the exercise, do it correctly, so keeping the elbows to the side, keeping the body straight, you know, abs tight. And oh yeah, as it is for rest, again it's gonna be like a bit more than for the muscle ups, so like 35-45 seconds. And yeah, and it should be fine, you know, especially when you do like muscle ups and then you do pull-ups. The pull-ups seem so light, so easy to do, at least at the beginning, so that's also a nice thing. Okay, so that's 45 seconds roughly. So now 11. I still could do them in a row. I was a bit tired for the last reps, but I held on and I did manage to get all of them. But yeah, you know, it's normal. Even pro athletes get tired, and there's nothing you can do. You know, if you want to keep a good form, when you get tired, you're not gonna be able to do more than 5-6 pull-ups. Not even like very strong athletes can, because it's just the muscle. You can't pull anymore if the muscle fibers don't have enough stamina. So yeah, it's that simple. Now 10. So now, for example, I did 7 reps. I'm gonna just rest a little, and then I'm gonna complete the last 3.
Woolly.
And probably I'll need to split also the 9 and 10 reps. I'll try do the last one, so the 8 in a row, but it's gonna be hard. 45 seconds. So that was 6, a bit pushed, and then I just missed 3. You know, even if you have to split the reps, always try to push yourself to the limit, so don't give in too easy. Just try, you know, do the pull-ups as best as you can without, you know, using the legs or without having to like keep like this. So in that way you train, as I said, the endurance in the exercise. That's going to allow you to do on a higher amount of reps easier. And now that's the last one, so 8 reps. Let's go, so 45 seconds. Yeah, I couldn't do them in a row, sadly. I did 5. And now I do the last 3. And that's it. So that's another progression of pull-ups that I really enjoy do. And you can do it even with higher amount of reps. So you can do like starting with 14, so 14, 13, 12, 11 and 10. At the end of the day are 60 total reps, and so on. You know, you can even do less if you don't have enough strength. So you can do like 8, 6, 5, 4 and 3, or like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and so on. You can really verify how you do the exercises. And yeah, that's just to show you 2 progressions. As it is for dips, I do exactly the same. So just in the dips, and I do like, for the dips I normally skip 2 reps. So I do like 24, 22, 20, 18, 16. And at the end of the day the total amount of reps is the same, but I start with a higher amount of reps and end up with less amount of reps. And yeah, that's just how to show you how my progression is and what I normally do to increase my endurance and the amount of exercises I normally do. And yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed and see you. Bye bye.